Let's assume if I receive $1,000 today and invest it in an account earning 10% interest rate, what would I have in 1 year? So here n would be equal to 1. I over y is the interest rate, that is equal to 10%. Present value equal to $1,000. I have this as positive because I'm receiving the $1,000 today. Okay? Future value would be equal to question mark. I don't know what the future value is. I need to calculate that because I'm asking what would I have in 1 year. What's the fifth one in the calculator? PMT. So these are the 5 functions that I have on my third row. PMT is equal to 0 because there is no annuity. Annuity is a regular stream of multiple cash flows that you would receive every period. We don't have such a cash flow here, so my PMT is equal to 0. So n equals 1, I over y equal 10%, PV equal $1,000, future value, so question mark, PMT equal 0. So I need to somehow put that in my calculator. So I'm going to have 1 first because n equal 1. So 1, and then I'm going to press n. I'm sorry, I have to switch on the calculator first. Yes, and now I'm going to do 1 and press n. So it's assigning n equal 1. On the other hand, if I'm putting n first and put 1, it would not assign anything. So we have to be very careful. In TVM calculator, you need to put in the values first and then press whatever function that we think that is. So we start with 1. So you press 1 first, right? You press 1 first and then press n. So now it's going to assign n equal 1. The same way, I over y is 10%. So all I have to do is put 10 and then press I over y. It's going to assign I over y equal 10. You do not have to divide 10 by 100 because the calculator automatically does that in its calculations. So if interest rate is 10%, you don't have to put 10%. All you have to put is just 10. The next is $1,000 PV. So it's going to assign PV equal $1,000. Then after that, 0 is PMT. So I have to assign all those 5 functions when I'm doing the calculation. So even if there is no PMT, I have to still put 0 PMT. Now I have to compute future value. So whenever I'm computing future value, I have to press the CPT or the compute function here and then press future value. It's going to give me the future value. It's that simple. So future value equals 1100. The sign of negative actually means that if one of the cash flows among present value and future value, if one of them is positive, the other will be negative. So if we had put negative for PV here, the future value